100 days. We made 100 days. Can you believe it? Oh my gosh. 100 days of makeup challenge. Done. Done. I'm so excited. Have you ever set out on a really audacious goal and you didn't know if you were going to make it or not? And you said, oh, you know what? If we do, oh, great. If we don't, great. No big deal. But you didn't really think through the details of what it might take to actually make that challenge. That was this for me. The 100 Days of Makeup Challenge sounded amazing and sounded a lot of fun when I first started. And then I got into it, and wow, we got into about a week or two of it. It was just like, holy cow, I have to do this for 100 different looks. How am I going to come up with 100 different looks? Well, guess what? We did it. We did it every single day, something new. And the lessons learned through it were absolutely amazing. Okay, obviously, I am really excited about making this challenge, but let's put the brakes on for just a second. In case you are new here, who am I? Who is this crazy girl? What is she all about? I am Heather Bresser with Heather Bresser Online. I help busy mompreneurs look like they have it all together while getting more done in less time. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel so that you are notified every time a video goes live, because I have lots of resources to share. So, and you're going to want to watch to the end because I've got a really fun one for you. But I want to show you real quick a few of the looks. So check this out. It's just going to be a real quick kind of montage of the different looks that over the last kind of 15 weeks. It took about 15 weeks to make this happen. So ready? Go. Can you believe that that was 100 looks? That was so fun to go through. Now, here are a few lessons that I've learned through this process that I think you're going to like. A lesson that I learned is you definitely don't have to be afraid of color. And as you can see today, I've got this gorgeous kind of smoky gray eye look going on. And before this challenge, I would have been like, no, the gray's not a color for me. Oh, look at this, honey. Brings out the chocolate in my eyes, and it just adds some flair. It's beautiful. But beforehand, I was just like, oh, I got kind of stuck in a rut, and I was only using a cream base, a creamy kind of beigey taupey base, and then in the crease I would do just like a hazelnut, a matte color, and then a typical either purple or green. And it was just kind of the same thing day after day after day. This challenge has taught me to mix it up a little bit, and just a little bit goes a really long way with making such a huge difference. It used to take me so long to do my makeup in the morning, and now with some of these new techniques that I've learned just through this process of trying new things every day, it doesn't take a lot of time. And it actually is saving me time now. Another thing that this process has taught me is you absolutely need to start with really good quality and clean tools. So your brushes, your applicators, your sponges, your even updated products, so they're not expired, they're not old, they're not cakey, they're not dirty. It really makes a huge difference in how things are actually applied. So it's really, really important. You know, if you're trying to put on eyeshadow and you're using a brush that has 3 days worth of eyeshadow on it, and you're trying to put on, like today I was putting on this smoky gray, but I have used red for the past couple of days and a kind of a pomegranate color. Well, if my brushes are dirty, it's going to go on really muddy, and you're not going to be able to get the definition. You're not going to be able to get the transition in the different colors when you're blending if your brushes and tools are dirty. So make sure that you have a really good routine with cleaning the brushes, letting them air dry overnight. Same with the sponges, letting them air dry and making sure that you're using them correctly. So make sure that all your tools are clean and ready to go. A couple of the things that I really found through this challenge that really surprised me is that you definitely need a good set of eyebrows and a bold lipstick. taming the eyebrows and staying on top of them, or just not skimping and not filling them in, really actually altered the looks of a lot of these makeup combinations. And on the days that I had a bolder lip, I got a lot more compliments. And I really wasn't a fan of red lipstick before this challenge, but I absolutely love it now. Now, granted, today I'm kind of, yeah, it's kind of a little bit red, but it's more of a neutral. But I am no longer afraid to rock that red lip. It's absolutely a fun color. You gotta try it. Are you a fan of wearing red lipstick on a regular basis? Hey, drop the red lipstick emoji if you rock it on a frequent basis. Speaking of brows, I have a free resource for you. It's called Brows That Wow. And you're going to want to get this cheat sheet on how to maintain and really define your brows. I am not an Instagram brow gal, so I'm talking about for everyday kind of professional look, and also just for your everyday framing your face kind of brows that wow. So how do you get that? You go to my website, which is heatherbresser.com/brows, BROWS. And you're going to need a code. And since you have watched this far, you get the code. The code is WOWBROW, WOWBROW, all lowercase, all one word. And that will get you that. If you like this video, make sure that you give it a thumbs up. That really is helpful. And if you haven't yet, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell so that you're notified every time a video goes live, because you want to get your hands on these resources. So here are a couple of videos that I think you might like. One is kind of goes along with the resource, which is the Common Sense Guide to Grooming and Wowing Those Brows. And the other is Best Steps for Putting on Everyday Makeup. And both of these kind of go with what I have learned throughout this 100 days of makeup. And I think you will really, really get a kick out of them. So as always, tribe, make it a fabulous day, and I will talk to you soon.